IndyCar has roots in championship open-wheel auto racing. The IRL, or Indy Racing League, was formed in 1994 by Tony George. It is a USAC sanctioned event. The series formed as a result of a split from Champ Car, which had previously been a kart sanctioned event since 1979. George's decision to create the IRL was to create a low-cost open-wheel alternative to kart. They raced exclusively on oval courses. Holman & Co. have always been the key stakeholders in the IRL, seeing as they own the IRL as well as the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The pinnacle event of the series has always been the Indianapolis 500. The Indianapolis 500 has always been held at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Speedway, Indiana. Over time, the IRL has gone away from their traditional oval tracks and erred more towards the side of using more road courses. The 2013 race schedule features 19 races, 5 of which are oval tracks and 3 of which are out of the country. Of the 3 races outside of the country, 2 are back-to-back races in Toronto, Canada, and 1 is a race in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Over the years, the popularity of IndyCar has been on the decline. As you can see, the graph jumps around a bit, but all in all, it points towards a decline over the years, especially during the last 4 years. You might note that 2005, though, is significantly higher. The spike in 2005 is largely a result of the popularity of the female driver Danica Patrick. As of the 2012 season, teams have their choice between Honda, Chevy, or Lotus as for what types of engines they'd like to use. All teams, however, must use Firestone tires. As you can see here, many different sponsors call the IRL their home. IZOD has been the title sponsor of the series since 2009. If you look at a map of the 2013 racing schedule, you'll notice that the vast majority of races are held in America. Out of those races, most of them are held east of the Mississippi River. The 3 races outside of America include 2 in Toronto, Canada, and 1 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. IndyCar is unique in the fact that it is a sport where women and men can compete head-to-head. Over the years, there have been several female drivers. Among these drivers are women like Janet Guthrie, the first woman to drive in the Indianapolis 500, Sarah Fisher, the youngest woman to drive in the Indianapolis 500, and Danica Patrick, the most successful woman to drive in the Indianapolis 500. What you can tell by looking at this graph is that the drivers' ages cover a very wide range. You can say, though, that the majority of drivers tend to be born between 1975 and 1990. Since the IRL started racing in 1996, there have been 4 drivers' deaths, the latest of which is Dan Weldon, who passed away in 2011. The 3 biggest challenges IndyCar will have to deal with over the coming years is the fact that their attendance has been steadily declining, figuring out how to further spread into foreign markets, and also figuring out how to attract a younger age group. The strengths that the sport has that it can use to tackle these future challenges are the fact that over the years they've increased their TV coverage of the events, they have constantly evolving car technology such as the new chassis, and they also have an increased interest from the Asian market. What makes IndyCar relevant is that it's a showcase of all the evolution of American motorsport, and the fact that it's home to the greatest race on Earth. If you would like to see a video that I feel pretty well sums up IndyCar, you can visit this link at youtube.com.